Alright, so welcome back to Key 60 Hotshot Adventures. This is a feed tube. Goes from the standpipe on an 03 to the single oil rail for the fuel injectors. Anyways, and what we're doing here is try to make a quick video of got a reseal kit, and I already got the Teflon washer in here. You can tell there's the way they design them, there's a little slit right here, and it allows you to put them in here. Now the hard part, there's no good way to do it. Now we got to put in the O-ring. Alright, and according to my piece of paper, this is how it goes in the order of from the tip to the back is Teflon, then O-ring. So the Teflon first is right there, and now we got to get the O-ring in there, which is you just kind of scrunch it up. You just stick it in there as best you can, and of course the Teflon washer moved. So we just get in there with a whole bunch of different tools, and then you kind of get it down in there the best you can. And the Teflon O-ring there is not going to help you any. Take a really small screwdriver, and then I'm going to try and push it in there into the crevice, and slowly with the screwdriver, without nicking your O-ring, you're going to try and keep pushing it in there all the way around. Takes a lot of time, takes a bunch of patience, but this is the price I pay. Trying to shove that down there a little further for not wanting to spend the money to buy a whole new set of feed tubes. So I don't know if there's a good way or bad way to do this. There is basically no videos of doing this. There was one guy I found a video of doing the J-tube, and he basically just discussed the order of which these go in. And right now I've got a dilemma. My Teflon washer with the split in it decided it wanted to go south. So let's see if we can't get behind here. Get it to move up. It's like all the way behind it on the other side too, so I'm going to, without damaging it, get this back out. Oops. Get this back out of there. Get this piece of the Teflon washer. It's hard to do this. Oh, there we go. Kind of fell in place. So, there it is. You can kind of see the little split in the Teflon washer. It's the only way you're getting it in and not getting this one in. If they didn't put that in there, it'd be impossible. Not impossible, but you would more than likely damage the Teflon washer getting it to go down there. So there we go. Kind of a long video, tedious video, but I figured I'd just take you guys along for the emotional support of putting in a O-ring into the feed tube. Process is the same for all of these. So I did that. I just finished this one here. These are even harder here because they're half the size of the O-ring I just did. They're tiny and they suck, and I had to use, precision, different various picks. I think this was like a Harbor Freight one. Small screwdrivers. So I got all these done. Standpipe. Since this is, I guess they call it the log style, 33 foot-pounds is what you torque it to. The 04 and up, or 4.5 and up, the new style, 60 foot-pounds is what I've found. Mine are 33 foot-pounds, and that's what they were torqued to. So, got all these are done now. Waiting for that to come back in, and then everything else I've already done the passenger side, all the O-rings. So I've now effectively resealed all the high pressure feed lines. And hopefully, since now that they've been out multiple times, this is like the third or fourth time at the, I guess I'll call them the factory O-rings and Teflon washers have been out in this truck. And I did not want to risk having any other problems. Putting it back together again for the fourth time. Alright. So yep, so I'm about to put that back in here. Turn my little work light on. And back there, everything's magnetic, is the log. It's my feed line. So it goes there, comes over, and then comes down to there. So that's what we're going to do next. We're going to make sure there's some lubricant for all the connections when I push them on, so, you know, as to not damage the O-rings the best I can. I mean, whatever happens, happens. I'm just going to do my best to, I don't have any slide glide, I just have this assembly lubricant. That's what I've been using. And we're going to put this on and we're done. Thanks for tuning in and on this feed line and putting an O-ring in it. Catch you later.